Greetings everyone, I'll give you the Endgame Paragon setup for the rogues, whether you're playing a range distant poison or a melee shadow one. I'll start with the ranged poison rogue, and you want to get this glyph in order to increase your damage to vulnerable enemies. It's in strength, so you'd want to get the strength node passive in order to boost its damage. Our second board, and we want to get this glyph, it will increase your marksman skills. This one is in dexterity, and you want to get here and here in order to have the 10 dexterity plus also every dexterity node aside. You also have the legendary power just here, increasing your damage with your imbuement skill, and then we'll go to the third board, this one, in order to get this glyph. It will increase global damage that the enemies take when they are affected by a trap skill. This one is in strength, that's why you want to put the strength here, here, and the ones that you can, for example, these ones. You have the legendary power here, which will increase your damage after spending 3 combo points. And after that, you want to get at the bottom with our fourth glyph, this one, which will increase your damage to poison targets. This one is in intelligence, that's why you want to get all the intelligence node in order to boost the damage of the glyph. You also have the legendary power here, which will increase damage to vulnerable enemies. Lastly, to finish the setup, you have some interesting nodes, this one increasing vulnerable damage, and a bit above you have here increasing basic skill damage. The last one, which are on the first board, this one will increase your non-physical damage and your imbued skill damage. For the Shadow melee rogue, you want to get first this glyph in order to reduce the damage that you take, but also increase your cutthroat skills. It's based on dexterity, so it's interesting to quickly take all the dexterity nodes that you have here. Then you go on the second board and you want to have this one. It will also reduce damage that you take by close enemies, but need to be level 15 in order to get the additional bonus. In the meantime, you can also take all these nodes and then in strength this one in order to get the bonus. After that, you want to get the legendary power, which is here. It will increase your damage with imbued skill. And move to the second board, this one with this legendary power, increasing your damage after spending 3 combo points. Then you want to have this glyph here. It will increase damage to enemies affected by trap skill and will work very well with our ultimate. It's also in strength, and you need to take all the strength nodes that you have in order to have the additional bonus. Then you go for the fourth glyph, this one, and it will increase physical damage. It's not mandatory to get this one, but it's in dexterity, and it will be boosted by this one and this one. Also you get the trap legendary passive, which will increase critical damage to enemies affected by trap, and this one cooldown reduction, and here trap skill damage, but also increase damage to enemies affected by trap. Lastly, to finish the setup, you have this one, which will increase basic skill damage. It's just nearby, so you just have to take the rare one, and then over here you have increased damage to imbued skill damage and non-physical. So the idea with this setup is first to have some damage reduction because you'll be in melee, and also to have a better kaboom effect when you use your ultimate, and to quickly clear enemies when you use this trap. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget that on the article below the video you have the link with the builder for both Paragon setup.